idea what I'm going to do the second video about. So we're just going to start recording while I'm doing my nails. Because sometimes exhausted mommies get time to do their nails. Like on a Friday night at 10:30. I'm making a video and you're interrupting me.
Yeah.
What?
Go to your email.
Why?
You've got to watch what I just sent you.
Hold on. And sometimes you're interrupted when you're trying to make a video. I have two things. One's just an observation. And the second one is a question for anyone who's a parent out there that has been through potty training before. We're pretty much through potty training, but you know, he's not even 4, so he still has accidents and slip-ups. So here's my first question. At nap time, we use pull-ups. And the kind of pull-ups I buy just depend on, I don't know, whatever I grab and what's on sale. And I bought some sort of pull-ups with Lightning McQueen on it. I don't know what brand. I don't know what brand. But on the front, they have these little blue figures of Lightning McQueen. And when it gets wet, they fade so that you know it's wet. So here's what I want to know. Why did someone spend all this time coming up with that technology for the Lightning McQueens to fade when they're wet? When number one, it's not like he looks down there and says, oh, they're gone. I peed 10 minutes ago. I should probably try to go again. And it's not like I need that to know that he's wet. Okay, he's almost 4 years old. I know when a child has wet their diaper. Maybe this is a question, because if you know why they have that on the front and what good it might do me, let me know. Because this is just a mystery to me. I tried to figure it out all tonight and I don't know. I don't get it. Here's my second question. Here's the problem I'm having. We get him ready for bed at night. And he's got this long, drawn out routine. Which includes he has to use the potty before he brushes his teeth. And, you know, he goes to bed, we read a couple books, and then he gets to look at one by himself for a while. Well, here's what happens every night. Every night. When I ask him to use the potty before he brushes his teeth, I tell him he has to tinkle and I tell him he has to poopy. And he has to. I say because we're not a baby anymore and we don't poopy in our diaper anymore. Usually he does. He will a little bit. Or he'll say, no, I don't have to go, and we'll argue about it. But anyway, and so I'll be downstairs while he's reading his book by himself. And all of a sudden I'll hear at the top of the stairs, Mommy, I gotta go poopy. I don't need your help. And what happens is I go upstairs and he's on the toilet and he's taken off his diaper because he's using the potty as he should be. But the problem is, before he's gotten out of bed to use the potty, he's already peed in his diaper. So the diaper's no good anymore. And we just put it on. So every night, we're going through 2 diapers on a child who is potty trained and only has to wear a diaper at night. So it's not like I can tell him, no, sit there and go more, because I've tried that and he says, no, I don't have to go anymore. And I see him trying. What am I going to do? I can't force it out of him. So it's almost like he's purposely or subconsciously holding it back, so that after he reads by himself for about 10 minutes, he can get out of bed and go through this whole routine. And then he knows that means I've got to lay him on the floor and put his diaper back on him and you know, get him back in bed and all that. So he gets me a second time to go through this whole little routine. But I don't know how to fix it. If you have any suggestions out there, I'd love to hear them. Because we've been through all sorts of little tricky stuff with this kid, and we've been pretty good at fixing it. I won't tell you some of the tricks we've used to fix it because, you know, I don't want to be lumped in a category with anybody who, you know, I don't know, leaves nail polish out for like their kid or something. I mean, who does that?